These are the guidelines regarding homepage design. Why is the homepage so important? Regardless of your complete website's function, the homepage is a storefront window. It is a peek inside of your website, and if it is not appealing or intriguing, then chances are it is the only thing your users will see because they will likely move on very quickly. A well-constructed homepage will project a good first impression to all who visit the site and propel them forward to your products. It is important to ensure that the homepage has all of the features expected of a homepage and looks like a homepage to users. Designers should provide easy access to the homepage from every page in the site. Accessibility to your homepage and back to your homepage from any subsequent pages should not be sacrificed for anything else. The following guidelines overlap with expectations of an entire website design, but are essential to make a homepage an effective front door. Communicating the identity and purpose of your website is a huge function of the homepage. You only have one sentence to describe what your site is about, what it does, and how it adds value to the user. An effective tagline shows off the uniqueness of the site and its function while remaining simple and to the point. Informative is key. Accountants for the stars is less informative than the more direct, expert financial planning advice for actors, artists, and dance professionals. Navigation and search is a large component of how users will interact with your site from the get-go. How your navigation is arranged and presented communicates the size of your website and also serves to propel customers forward. Navigation choices should be highly visible, ordered in the most logical or task-oriented manner, with the less important corporate information at the bottom, and spaced using Gestalt and proximity principles. Provide a variety of search options if your company promotes large amounts of different types of products. The search bar should be placed in the top right or left of the web page, below any advertisements, and functioning as an input box with a simple clickable button to the right. Follow the long-held conventions for this. Regular drop-down menus just present a list of words that may or may not mean anything to the end user. When used correctly, though, drop-down menus are less taxing on the end user's short-term memory than traditional drop-downs. When designing mega menus, or really large drop-down menus, keep your basic usability rules in mind. Don't overcrowd the menus with numerous options that require extensive time to scan. Show each choice only once. Use concise yet descriptive labels for each group. Enhance scannability by using the most information-carrying word and avoid made-up terms. Order the groups and links according to importance, putting most important and or frequently used on top. Sometimes you get the diagonal problem, where you have to click a link at one point and then move your cursor and the drop-down menu disappears. The solution for this problem is including a subtle time delay when hovering in and out of menus. It gives the user just enough time to get where they are going. Links are the pathways of your website. With poor practice, users will get lost and frustrated. Discerning between types of links and showing consistency at other times empowers users. Links must appear clickable. A perceived affordance is what you think you can do with a UI element based on looking at it. For example, the pseudo 3D appearance of a button suggests that you can click it. A very big mistake is not changing colors of visited links or making them as read viewed. This actually breaks the navigational design, which is not a very good thing. Let your visitors know that they have been on your website before and highlight the links they have visited before. Make things easier for them so that they do not end up on the same pages again and again. Embed a link in headlines rather than the deck to the full news story. If your headline style doesn't have a perceived affordance for clickability, such as blue underlined text, include a full story link at the end of the deck. Content writing is essential for driving home to your customers what your page is about and what you have to offer. If your homepage is missing important pieces, you risk turning away the right clients, attracting the wrong clients, sounding unprofessional or amateurish, appearing as though your business is only a hobby, and you may lose credibility. Use examples to reveal the site's content rather than just describing it. Make sure it's obvious which example links lead to the specific product page or which example links lead to the general category said product is a part of. Screen real estate. It is impossible to present a single recommendation as to the percentage of pixels to use for each screen element category. The classic corporate website, for example, blends content and navigation, emphasizing the latter. Newspaper and magazine homepages usually need a huge amount of content, while portals often require much more navigation specificity. Site identification and welcome are definitely not useless, but should be kept at a minimum, offering just enough to let users know what site they are on and its main purpose. Promotional material are usually way too represented on homepages. Users are already there. They are invested in finding your products. Lead them to them. The bottom footer of your homepage should be reserved for specific company information. Graphic design and animation. Graphic design most often hurts usability when it's used as a starting point for the homepage design, rather than as a final step to draw appropriate focus to customer-centered interaction design. Graphic design should help lend a sense of priority to the interaction design by drawing the user's attention to the most important elements on the page. Limit font styles and other text formatting because over-designed text can detract from the meaning of the words. Buttons, tabs, a logo, and helpful guiding icons should be the only graphical elements on the homepage. Fostering community. The best thing you can do at the homepage level to foster a community of users is to reveal what resources the site has to bring people together. Of course, the deeper issue is whether a user community is appropriate for your site. But if so, it's good to give people specific examples of what they can get from the community features you provide. Users are not always aware of how seamless their interaction with the website has been. But if you follow all of these features well and design the homepage according to them, when they need your services again, they will remember back on how effortless the website was.